Hello, everyone. So today I have decided to do the James Turner Tiny Home Challenge. So what my challenge is that it's no more than 47 tiles. I need to style it as Windenburg. It needs room for a young adult. My budget is 37,265 simoleons, and I need to include the Balance Antique scale and the Mega Coffee Table. So of course, it's going to be a really small home, so I figured, yeah, this isn't going to be that hard, right? Yeah, it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. Okay, I mean, I didn't think it'd be easy either, because it is supposed to be a challenge, right? And I wanted to do this challenge mostly because I don't build a lot of small homes. And the ones I do them in a style that I'm comfortable with. I mean, I do like this style, so it wasn't crazy. Though I will say the inside is a little more modern than Windenburg, but that's just because there wasn't a whole lot that I could use in a tiny home. But I don't know, I did go back and forth a little bit about doing this. Just because, it's one of those everybody's doing it things, but the more videos I watch, the more I'm like, I do want to do this. So I do like how it turned out, even though it's like kind of a little like row house style. I think it's cute. I like where it's at in the world. Of course, you can put it anywhere. But it turns out pretty cute, especially from the outside. The inside, on the other hand, I changed this floor plan a couple of times. The living area, it has a similar flow to it, but yeah, it moves around quite a bit. I also changed the bathroom. Yeah, lots of changes in this tiny little house. So originally I was like, okay, if I was a young adult, I'd want a double bed. Spoiler alert, the double bed does go away because it just doesn't fit at all. So I think next time I do a tiny home, and I might do this challenge again. It was fun. I want to challenge myself not to have just a straight, block floor plan. Well, okay, this one's more of a rectangle, like outside floor plan. I think I want to challenge myself to make it a little more interesting. So look forward to that sometime in the future. All right, so I decided with this is to kind of create a little more space in the living area by pushing the walls back, angling the door into the bedroom, because eventually a door will go in that angled area, and creating a bigger bathroom. Well, at least that was my plan at this point. And I had so many problems trying to figure this floor plan out. It was just crazy. But it ended up working in the end. As I said, I got rid of the double bed, and that helped a lot. Shrinking that room made a lot more space out in the living area, so I could put in a nice little dining table, have a small little entry space, and still have, plenty of room in the living area to move around. Now, I will say, for anybody who may have already noticed or will notice later, the window in the front does clip into the ceiling. I like how it looks from the outside, okay? If you don't like it, move it down. I won't get mad. I won't know unless you tell me. I mean, my builds are yours once you download them. That's my opinion. And if you do change any of them, just, leave a comment and a link to to a picture, or if you upload it to a gallery, I'd love to see those. All right, so back to the build here. I struggled to figure out what to paint this, and then I finally just went with the basic white because it's small, and it fit the style of the build. I do change the tile in the kitchen. Ended up not liking it. That's pretty much it there. I do want to say that the coffee table and the balance scale stay exactly like together. I didn't move them because I really didn't have anywhere else to put that scale. So it stays as decor. I know I didn't do as much with that part as, I actually wanted to, but yeah, I ended up not having any other like good surface area to put it on. So it stayed on the coffee table, but it's there, right? That's what matters. I can check that off. All right. So now I also decided, young adult, maybe they're a painter, and so they need a small little spot to paint. Not anything, big. I know it's right by the door, which seems weird, but in my mind, it's, kind of close to the kitchen and easy wash up. It's also the only space I really had available to put something like that. So that's where it went. All right, I also realized that I didn't have lighting for a lot of this build. I've been doing that lately, but I've realized as I watch others who build that they do the same thing. So I'm going to stop apologizing for that. It just is what it is, right? Okay, so I will say I had some trouble with the rugs in here. I also couldn't find curtains I really liked, so I ended up with ones that are okay, but they don't quite match the decor in there. I have already uploaded this to the gallery as of recording, because I'm literally recording this the day before. So I didn't change it, and I realized it after the fact, because the first time in my life I've uploaded something to the gallery before actually doing all of my screenshots and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So the one on the gallery has some weird curtains in it. All right, so heading back outside, you see I put in a pond. I wasn't sure what to do with the space because, again, I can't put like anything that would add to the tile count. So I figured a pond in here would be kind of cute. Some landscaping, a little fire pit area, because, we're in Windenburg. It's the get-together pack. So I really wanted to kind of stick to that theme of maybe they have people over quite a bit. And since there's no indoor space, there's outdoor space. I did not put a bar. I didn't put a lot. Really outside, there's a little garden area. Again, it's just more of, I wanted kind of a simple, vibe. And I think it went well. I think it works. Also wasn't sure exactly what to do around the sides. In my mind, this is somebody who, maybe doesn't have a lot of money, but they have some. So they have some landscaping and some other things. I realized about this point that I had a ton of money still. And I had gone with some pretty basic stuff. Still adding in some landscaping. I'm starting to think, what can I do to spend more money? Because I'm sitting at 14,000 simoleons right now. So starting at, adding in more stuff. I was going to use some debug because I really thought I would be like down to the bottom with some of this, but it turns out that just as I am in life, I'm thrifty when building in The Sims. Okay, at least in this instance, because if you watched any of my other videos, I am not. All right, I also curtains-wise decided not to put any in that front window, just because I didn't like how they looked. So as you can see right now, I'm spending money. Like expensive stove, expensive refrigerator, and that took a good chunk. So I'm just gonna say she, won the appliances or something. That's what I'm going with. Or, she likes kitchen stuff. Because as you can see, there is a woman standing in the corner of this lot. And that's why I keep saying she. And I didn't really build the house for her. I just kind of grabbed her off the gallery and threw her in there. I mean, I probably should have designed it more for her, which was my original intent, but I realized when I was building that she didn't have much of anything backstory. So, yeah, I picked the wrong one. All right, so changing my mind as usual about how I want the landscaping to look out here. What did we do here? We got no more than 47 tiles. We're styled like Windenburg. We have room for young adults. And our budget is $37,265. We spent everything but 437 simoleons, so not too bad. All right, and then we must include the balance, antique scale, and the mega coffee table, and we did those. All right, guys, so let's take a look at the build. All right, this is kind of the outside area. The living room and the bathroom. It is tiny, but it's a tiny home, right? And the bedroom with the crazy curtains that don't match anything. And then the outside again. And I really liked how this turned out. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and you have a wonderful day. Bye now.